What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fate1987, and my voice is still dying, and I need to rest it, but I can't because I'm doing reviews. Anyways, today we are taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Long Haul, number 42, and with some special box set exclusive paint applications. He's a rare figure to come by, let me tell you. And, yeah, there's really not much, I guess. I mean, he does roll. And again, side comparison with his Constructicons. Right there. Right there. Right there. Mixmaster's the next one, by the way. And right there. So, there's your 5. There's Megatron. He'll be coming in for robot mode. Take that off to the side. Take that off to the side. If you want a regular vehicle mode class, look no further than this. Or, if you want... I mean, I technically already saw the comparison him in the Optimus Prime Earthspark video, so scale kind of makes sense with that, I guess. Like, a little bit, but not that much. And then, of course, let's bring in Scourge, because me likey. Yeah, you can see how that works. The Fallen. Alright, let's get down to transformation, because this thing does not move up or down. This is the first of many of the actually no. Half of the Constructicons can have moving limbs in vehicle mode. The other half can't. This is the first of the half that can't. So let's transform into leg mode. Because like we do first, we always do combine mode. So we're gonna lift this up first. We're going to untab this whole assembly, which would also mean untabbing the arm, which kind of tricky to do. Nope, never mind, not tricky at all. Just gotta pull and yank. So you get all that. You're going to, I guess, take that out and you gotta alright. So you gotta take those out like that. Just bring them up and like that to the side. Let's go. You're going to take this entire assembly. You're going to unclip from the legs. This is kind of hard to do. You essentially need to tear the legs from this. That's not what I meant to do. There we are. There we are. So we're going to clip them back together just right now, because it's not time to take them apart just yet. Keep them up like that, and we're going to angle well, you're going to move these to the side. You can move this to the side, and you're gonna move all this up like so. Once you have that done, you are going to, well, actually, you're gonna move it halfway up like that, and then keep these pinned together. Move these to the side again, and yeah, now what's happening now is I did not move that at all. What the f... Alright, let's try it again. Move that. Move that. Move the wheels. And then move this. Alright, now we're in the clear. Now we can move these. And now it should be looking something like this. So you're going to need to bring this up like that. And now essentially the arms are going to tab back here. However, you're going to spin this around and you're going to, well, tab the arm back in to its rightful place. And you're going to need to connect this to this tab right here. You're essentially going to need to make the foot out of most of the tractor bit. And then down here, you also need to combine with this tab here. And essentially, that makes the front of the foot. The exact same thing on the side. Went a lot more smoothly. And then, last but not least, you're going to bring these down. And you're going to bring this down until it snaps into place. This will be like the foot. Like, just... And that's the foot mode. Again, it's not that bad, really. It's just you gotta make sure to have all the steps correctly, and I clearly didn't for some freaking reason. Anyways, you can also see by the size of the foot, this is essentially I don't know exactly how to say it, but like 1/6 of the height of Devastator with just this foot. I kind of wish this tabbed in or something. You know, I like actually tab in, but no, it just flops. Alright, time to turn into robot mode. Alright, so first what we're going to do, we're going to split these. You want to bring the legs all the way down. Alright, bring them all the way down. All the way down, like so. You're going to spin them like this, then turn the wheel, and then flip out the feet. That's a leg all done. Turn it like this. Flip out the wheel, spin the wheel, and flip out the feet. Those are the legs, all done. Now you're gonna split the arms. And you're going to essentially, first you're gonna untab this. That way you have more room to maneuver the wheels, because these wheels can be a pain in the ass. So first you're going to clip this. You're going to clip the wheel at the same time you're clipping the shoulder in. Then you're going to bring the arm down and around. Spin this around again. You're going to fold this in. Alright, so we're going to spin that around. And we're going to slot this back in. You can see there's slots on both sides, so just simply push that back in place. And that also makes the flamethrower bits, per se. You do the same thing on the side. You're going to angle the wheel out, angle the arm around like so. Push the wheel in at the same time you're pushing up the arm so it locks into place. And then take this, slide it down, push it in there, turn this around, and bring that out. And the last thing you need to do is, well, actually, no, we're still not done yet. You're going to need to take all of this. You're gonna bring all this up to here, and this barely tabs in. This just kind of sits there. Like, that's sad. That's kind of sad that they could have done something to tab it in, but they didn't, and that's kind of sad. It just sits there. Alright, so we have that, and finally, turn the head. And there you have Long Haul in his robot mode. And I gotta say, I do like Long Haul. I mean, he is one of the most iconic Transformers from Bayverse. I mean, he shares mostly the same attributes as a G1 figure, which probably is G1 version, which is probably why he's more iconic, now that I think about it. He was also used the basis of Onslaught, but we all know how that went with the door. Alright, for size comparison, we're gonna bring in our 2 Constructicons we have so far. And, yeah. Clearly, who's better? Alright. Worst to best so far. Well, I mean, you already know the order, but Long Haul, Hightower, Scrapmetal. Scrapmetal's last because of boring design and very kind of boring transformation, in all honesty. And there's not really much to it. Hightower has fucked up transformation, but very wicked design. It's a shame that the transformation kind of ruined the fucking thing. Onslaught is in between because while he might be iconic, he's not exactly up there with my ranking of Constructicons, and I do not know why. Excuse me. So, we're going to take them off screen. Here he is with Optimus Prime. And honestly, that scaling works. You know, between Optimus and Long Haul, I think that works in all reality of the official scaling for the movies. But I might be kidding myself. I might actually be kidding myself and actually am putting the wrong sizing there. I mean, for all I know, the real sizing could be this, but that's kind of too much, you know? I mean, considering that he's 28 feet compared to Long Haul's 44 feet, this is technically by saying that he's double the size, which is not accurate. I would say this is the most accurate, kind of, in terms of scale. But also, speaking of Legends class, or Legion class, or whatever core class, there's RC. Here's Bumblebee. Here's Battle Trap. Stand. Here's Galvatron for the fuck of it. Here's Megatron, his leader. And then here's the leader of the Constructicons in the comics, which is quite a surprise. The Fallen. So, yeah. I mean, I guess it works. You know, there's always something that doesn't and does work with sizing, and, you know, they don't get everything right the first time, you know. In terms of articulation, you got a 360 head can go up and down, left and right. You don't have 360 for the arms, or no you don't. You just have up and down movement. You can go in or out, but these wheels are freaking blocking it all. I mean, he's really stiff. If you want me to be honest, he has 90 degree bend at the knee. He has a 360 waist joint, which can definitely forgive most of the figure's faults. He has a If you push it that far, he has a leg that can go back that far, and then if you push it down, you go back only that far because of the backpack. Although if you push it back for backpack, you go that far before you start actually running. No, wait, that far. So there you are. They can go in and out, but because of how the leg is, they cannot do the full splits. It's a little bit hard to get him to stiff like on the camera, like my god. He has 360 at the leg and a 90-degree bend at the knee. And then at a really big ankle tilt, like my god. So yeah, he's really posable and really fun. But how fun is he? In truth, also the backpack. If there was a tab, that would make it so much better. But no, it just flops. It doesn't tab. That's kind of sad. So now let's get down to transformation back to vehicle mode. First, what you want to do is you want to spin the head around like so, and then you're going to bring these out. We're gonna do that for now. We're gonna just focus on the legs. We're gonna bring these back, turn these, well, actually turn these out of the way until you get it like this. This is actually the bottom of his feet, and I kind of wish they did a little bit more transformation with it. Then you're gonna bring these up, and these are just gonna snap in right there. And then all of this back here is just gonna tab in, and you got these two holes and these two pegs, and you're just gonna simply tab them in like so. And then all this back here with that back assembly, it's just, you're gonna tab that all back in. And that's half of it done. Then it comes to the hardest part of transformation, which is the arms. So you're gonna bring the arms around, you're gonna take this part out, and you're gonna slide it up, and you're not gonna do anything with that. You're gonna do the same here. You're gonna slide it out, and my god, this part is a little hard to get. I don't know why this part is more harder than the others. I'm on, out. There you are. So you're gonna slide it out, pull this out, slide it up. You're not gonna do anything else. You're gonna untab the wheels from here. You're gonna bring them all the way up. You're gonna bring this up enough, like so. And then, this is what your son's gonna do. You're gonna turn the arms around, like so, technically. Alright, so, you got all this stuff here. You're gonna untab the arm. And you're gonna angle it in like so. Then you're gonna bring all this up, and you're gonna leave it like that for now. You're gonna do the exact same to the other side. You're going to bring the arm in, like so. Flip this up. You're not going to do anything else. Now, what's the really tricky part? You're going to need to tab in this notch into assembly. Essentially, you're going to tab it in. And these wheels will actually tab in right here on these slots. It kind of, requires a lot of fiddling to get this straightened out. Well, essentially, the most important part of transformation is how all this just slides into place. And it's kind of difficult if you don't have it aligned properly the first time. You need it aligned properly like so. So you need this pipe piece out, like this little white piece right here. If you see both of those, that means you got it in the right orientation. And you're essentially going to need to tab in the wheels and flip this up. Now here comes what could be the hardest part. You're going to need to tab in both this and this and this. So we're going to tab this in first. We're going to angle it on the handle right here, because it's a whole clip. And then we're going to tab in all of this, and we're just going to shoot it in. And that's going to lock all of that into place, mostly. Repeat on the same side. We're going to slot it in, shoot it through the missile hole, and that's going to lock into place. And finally, you're going to take the tabs on both of the sides of this and slot it into these holes right here. And once you have everything situated, there you have Long Haul in its robot mode and the end of the review. Oh my god, we are officially 1/3 done of the Constructicons. Next review is going to be Mixmaster. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and as always, till all are one.